All right, welcome back. And today we have our to-do list here on the right. Hard drives, obviously we're going to take a look at hard drives first. And then we have some steel factory progress to make. Encased beams is sort of a stretch goal. I don't think we're going to make it there today, but we're going to try and get that 200 iron creating 50 pipe. And to do that, we need a hard drive. So this one I think I'm going to take this inventory slots. We'll get fused wire again at some point, but... so some of the recipes that we've gotten: cheap silicon wire, bolted plate, bolted frame, quick wire, steam sheet, which is water and copper for sheets. This one's a useful one, but I'm not ready to need it yet. So we're gonna keep that wet concrete one. Never actually seen this one, an automated miner recipe that you can create miners in the assembler. Sort of an interesting one. And fuse quartz. But this one right here is the one we need. Iron pipe. It takes a whole bunch of steps out of the process of making pipe. I think there's a couple other ones that we might end up getting. Copper rotor, molded beam. This makes more beams, different ingots. Solid steel ingot, hey? Wonder if that one's better. We'll have to take a look. I'm sure it probably is. You have to create... It probably takes more power, though. You have to create the iron into ingots first. Steel frame. Steel plate, steel rotor again. I think we had steel rotor, didn't we? No. Bio coal, that's another neat one. Can make coal out of biomass. Be an interesting one to run eventually. And then molded pipe, which is the same stuff but more basically for regular steel pipe. But that's the one we need. We're gonna head over to the got some more inventory now. Our concrete is filled up in the depot. We gotta get upgrades working on that too. That's gonna be sort of a stretch goal as well. I really like how that turned out. Okay. Take some power this way. Heck, let's just leave one by this coal node just in case we end up using it. Okay. May as well grab you. Okay. Let's grab a foundation. Make it into our concrete. And we can copy that one. We're gonna need, speaking of automated miners, we're gonna need 4 of those. I don't think it'll fit that way. Yeah, that one definitely won't fit that way. Yeah, we'll just run them like this. Come up with a way to creatively place these. rid of you. That'll work. That'll work. Yeah, that depot empties really fast, so we're going to want to work on upgrades for that. Okay, this way and this way. Oh, what did I do here? I have no idea how I managed to do that, but I made a gap. No, I can't see the nodes. How did that happen? Because this fella's in the way. Come on. That's a little trick if you can't quite place your miner where you know where it is. Just look at the node. Delete your foundation and look at the node. Alright, we'll go like that. And then what is this made in? A foundry? Oh, it's got to be constructor, right? Alter, yep, okay. Sweet. Alright, I'm a fan of that. So, how many does that take, by the way? That's the full 100 per minute. That's a very boring factory. This is a very small, boring factory. Okay, so this needs to be downclocked to 50. Excuse me. Why will it not? Doesn't let me copy settings of a miner. Interesting. Just swore it did. That's right. We will manually adjust these. Okay. We'll make this down to 1. You know what? Just for looks. Do a Mark II. And we can enclose this eventually. We'll do like a walls. That said it lined up. That said it lined up. Oh, it's because it's not exactly. Okay. Yeah, like that. And do something like that. That's pretty cool looking. Not bad. We'll fix that up. Obviously, it'd be a little cleaner. Okay, so this is gonna be like super easy. Mark II from there. Aw. Doesn't quite make it. Iron pipe. Iron pipe. It's one of the easier builds I've done lately. Talk about a low power recipe too. This up here. Yeah, that barely added. I think that's like maybe 40 megawatts total. Okay, and for now, we're just gonna merge it and store it, and then we have to figure out the complicated part probably above this with concrete, and then also eventually with the SAM that's down here in this hole. We're gonna bring up and make some of the, because the, let me show you. The SAM fluctuator requires this stuff, copper wire, which we're going to get from that copper over there, and pipe. So we're going to end up splitting this off in interesting ways. But for now, we're just going to do one of these. Oh crap. We need to make these into ingots. Okay, this is more complicated than I thought. We need 100 iron ingots out of this, so we need some downclocked smelters. Make it on this line. Actually, let's make this a little more fancy. Okay, so if this is 100... and that's 100... Just putting these here so I can make use of them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Yeah. That's gonna go all the way to the edge. I don't like it when it goes all the way to the edge. Give it at least one. That's 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this has got to go one more. Okay. I hate to load balance this. Or I hate to manifold this. I can get away with it. Let's do... Splitter. 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 Will that fit? Should. Okay, where do these need to come through? Here at the line. Centered. Centered. Is that gonna turn? Just barely. Okay. Oops, except that needs to be a Mark II. Okay, I think that's where I want it to be, so let's just, 3, 4, like that. Then we'll put smelters up here. Alright, so for now, let's get rid of this so I can make this side. Tear this all apart when I double this, but that's okay. Mark 2. Mark 2. Might just leave room for another row. We could split it and run it down here or something, and down there. That might work. And we can just have room for another row this way. Okay, so let's think about that. How much room do we need? Get this right up next to this. Okay, so that took up essentially 2 things. We're going to have a merge line that goes down this way. We can actually probably put it right here on the square. So that means we need... In fact, I think we're going to go left with it. That'll be 1, 2. No, we need yeah, no, we can squeeze it underneath here. We can do our splitter stuff underneath the other stuff. And then have another line right on the line, which is going to take... So that's 1, 2, 3. We only need 3 here. Okay. No, we'll leave it, because then that leaves an extra space. Okay. I like it. That works. Alright, mergers. Yeah, and then we'll build over here. Should have room to... Just go like this. Yep, just fits. Okay. We could actually run it backwards and do the same thing like this and do 4. That could work. We're about to collide with the... Yeah, that's okay. Gives me a little bit of space. Then what I can do is I can go... Constructor, like this. And then we can end up merging all of it together here. I like that. Do something like this. Iron pipe. Iron pipe. Okay, so these all need to be 25 iron ingots, so 25. Mark 1 inputs. Okay. Okay. One there. One there. so this is not going to work. This one's got to be over here. I don't like that. Okay. So this whole line has got to be Mark II. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this can be Mark 1. Like that. And then this one has to change to a merger going this way. That's how we have to do that, because I don't have the belt speed for 200. Okay, so this will have to be a little longer than I expected, but that's okay. We'll just stretch it out a little bit. It means this doesn't have to be here. Blows it off right there. Okay, I like that. And we are now making 50 pipe. Make sure these are, yeah, 25. Making 100. Making steel pipe. Awesome. Okay. So that is solving our pipe issue. So let's mark that done. And then, again, once we get Mark II, we'll just double this up. These ones we will be expanding. Let's see. So yeah, we're going to have to go here. Like that. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we gotta go one further out this way. Also, okay. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll set it up to... Oh, that power line's gonna be in the way. Yeah, we won't be able to split it inside. Yeah, we'll just move that power line. Like that. In fact, we don't even need to do that. Okay. So how this will work is eventually we'll just have another line going here. We'll split it and then we'll run a line here. Oops. And then from that line, we'll just have Mark II, and then we only have to upgrade the outside. Makes it a little easier. We don't have to go underneath here and upgrade any of this, because this can stay. That'll be a Mark II, and then these lines going in up to the splitter will have to be Mark III. So this will be a Mark II, this will be a Mark II for 100 each, and then Mark III to the splitter, which is going to be right here. And then this one will be a Mark III to the splitter, which will be right here. And it'll be Mark II in, which it already is, and then Mark II here, which it already is. That'll work. That's our expansion. So, and then we'll just fill in this once the expansion is complete. Which we might... I might just build this out just so it's here. So that'll probably be the thumbnail. We'll finish building this out for the purposes of expansion, but like I said, it's only half of it is turned on currently. And then, yeah, we'll, we gotta do one more of these here. Just to give us a single slot of space. And we'll figure it out from there. So that's gonna be our double. There's a random thing of leaves there poking through. Okay, I like that. That's how that turned out. So how many pipes do we have? Ooh, we got a whole bunch. All right, let's go see if we can do some research. Oh, we kind of looked at the hard drives too. There's going to be more hard drives. Not that research. Milestones. That's the word I'm looking for. Advanced steel production. We have all of that. No, we don't. Just kidding. Wow, I had just enough concrete for that. Whatever we just did, I ran myself completely out of concrete. Including the depot. We need some modular frames. And some rotors. Not that one. Rotors. Modular frames. Ta-da!
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Okay, so the reason why I did that, in that order, okay, was research and then research a hard drive. Is what I'm fishing for is a recipe that makes pipe into industrial beams. Because we're gonna mix the pipe that we're making with some cement and make industrial beams. So that's why we did what we did. However, I think we need, do we need pipe for, or encased industrial beam for something? Not yet, I don't think. What do we need it for? Technology. No, we just need all of the pipe to make these guys. Pipe and wire, which we have here. So we could do some manual crafting while this waits. And get some of this stuff unlocked. Oh, I need the... I think I have some... This is my missile... Yeah, I do. I have some computers over here. Okay, we're gonna cut. I'm gonna go and manually craft some stuff here so we can do some research, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. See what this hard drive did. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. That's okay. We'll do some hard drive fishing. I decided instead of doing the research on the alien technology, we're going to do this instead. Because, oops. This gives us Mark III belts.
Milestone reached. Improved storage containers and the conveyor belt Mark III provide the obviously necessary tools for improving your current setup. Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make. Because they are. Warning.
That's funny.
Fix-it psychologists recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive. Hard work has repeatedly proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Okay, so instead of doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade that to Mark III, and that to Mark III. Reseal this off. Okay, and then we got to upgrade this to Mark III. And then we're going to delete these for now. And we're going to delete this for now. And we need to make an equipment workshop so we can make ourselves 4 more portable miners. Because we could have just upgraded those. I could have left them there. Mark II requires an additional miner plus 10, which I made myself a little bit of encased industrial beams. We have some pipes, we have some frames, and now we have Mark IIs. So we're going to knock this down to 100 per minute. Okay. And then this requires a Mark II into here. Mark II. Mark II. Am I mathing this correctly? That's now 200. That would be now 200. Yeah, it's still correct. Okay, so this we should just be able to upgrade like so. Oh, it didn't give me my miner back. Alright, well, we'll make another miner. Oh, it like doesn't replace it. Make this down to 100. Yep, you should just be able to always replace the piece, just like belts. We'll make this a Mark II, make that a Mark II, make this a Mark III. Oh, I didn't reconnect these as we destroyed them. Mark III. Mark III, Mark III, and then we're going to cut this one out, put in a splitter, cut this one out, put in a splitter, and then we need a Mark III, and a Mark II. And that should solve that. Oh, this Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 2. What do we... Where's our slowdown? Something's not right. That's where it is. There it goes. That's 200. And this is all set up already. So we should eventually see some flowage. There we go. How about over here? Yep, we got some flowage over here. Any minute now. Oh, there it goes. And this side should be about the same. Yeah, we're feeding. We got some green. It's slowly catching up. Why is that not a solid belt? There it goes. It was because this line was not being efficient here in the beginning. Mark 2, Mark 2, Mark 3. Yeah, I think we're good. Mark 2. Just Mark 2 all the way. Yep, looks like it. I see green. Awesome. So that concludes the episode. That's why we're going to leave it for today. We got ourselves a, come on, get out of there. A very cool little, factory producing 100 pipes per minute, which we're going to be splitting a bunch of those out to do other things with, and then storing some just to store some. But that, we do need extra of this one for sure, just because, like I said, there's going to be quite a bit, we'll need more for that one as well, but we'll start upgrading things to Mark II now, once we get the, encased beams going. So, that's where we're going to leave it today. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.